Hi everyone, in today's video I will show you how to use journalctl command to view logs on Linux. So first of all we need to go into terminal, so I will press on show apps and I will open the terminal. And right there we have the journalctl command, as I said before. So as you can see, if I will type it in without any option and press enter, as you can see, I have all logs from my system, and this is a pretty long file, so it's hard to read. So I will show you some options how to read it better and how to make it easier for you to read these logs. We can go at the end of the logs by pressing Shift and G key on the keyboard. As you can see, we are at the end, and we can go basically out of this logs by pressing Ctrl+C on the keyboard. As you can see, it worked. I had to press it 2 times, but it's okay. And first of all, how can we show the latest logs by this command? Because as you can see right there, we started with the 9th of December, and as you can see we have the 18th of December. So how to start at the end? So basically with this 18th of December, we can use option, so journalctl -e, and as you can see we started with the 18th of December, so it's today, and the hour is almost the same, so this command works. Right now we can also show, for example, I will stop that again, and we can use option journalctl -f. -f allows us to follow logs in real time. So as you can see, but I made a mistake, so yes, I made a mistake here, the spelling mistake. As you can see, we can right now see the logs in real time. As you can see, nothing is changing right now, but if I will, for example, open the Firefox, so I will open the Firefox, as you can see, a lot of things appeared right here, and as you can see, all of this are the Firefox logs. So you can basically, very easy, with this command, you can basically monitor the logs in real time. So that's pretty useful, I think. Of course, you can stop that by pressing Ctrl+C on your keyboard. And again, I can show you another option. Another option will be journalctl -b. -b shows logs from the current boot of our system. So as you can see, this is the logs from the current boot. But if you want to, for example, from the previous boot, so we can do something like this. So journalctl -b and -1. That will show us the logs from the previous boot. So as you can see, here I have the 842, and right there I have the 9. So this is the previous boot. And if I want to even, for example, the 2 boots before, so I can, for example, do something like this. So this -b -2, and as you can see, it is the 908, but it's the 10th of December, so it's 8 days before. And I can type the whatever number I want to. So for example, -3 is this also from 10th, but from the 15 minutes before. So we can do it like this. We can also show logs for the specific service. For example, if I want to see the SSH logs, I can type something like this. So journalctl -u, and for example SSH. SSH is not installed on my system, but we can basically do it like this. So that would work. You can do it with whatever service you want to. And right now I can show you we can show, for example, only logs. So we can filter only logs by typing in journalctl -o, and no -o, I'm sorry, -p and error. That basically stands for error. As you can see, we have a lot of errors, mainly during the boot, but it's okay. We can read that and we can try to fix that, but it's not for now. We can also change the output format to be a little bit more readable. We can do it by typing in something like this: journalctl -o. Right now it's -o, and short -iso. If I will press enter, as you can see, for example, the date changed. It is a little bit nicer to read for me, so I think it might be useful also for you. And I guess the last option I will show you is the to see how many disk usage does the system logs basically are. So we can do journalctl -disk usage, and as you can see, archived and active journals take up 35 megabytes in the file system. So that is, I think, also useful. And that will be all in this video. If you found the video helpful, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you in the next videos.